Extra income from home. 10 extra income ideas that can make you $3,000 in extra income from home. By Brant Bradley. Introduction. A large income is the best recipe for happiness I ever heard of. Jane Austen. First things first. Why did you pick up a book about making extra income from home? There is a wide array of reasons why one might. Maybe you are a stay-at-home mom afraid of having to go back to the 9-to-5 grind and sending little Sammy to daycare. Maybe you are barely scraping by and you need to make some extra cash in a hurry. Looking within yourself and finding the true reason why you need to make extra income will help drive you. Can you break it down into one sentence? Write it down and keep it at your computer. This will be the fuel to your engine. This will drive you to push yourself. As you read this book, I want you to remember that nowhere in the title did it say easy. If you are looking for effortless success or to get rich quick, please close the book now. If you are looking for proven methods for making money from home, keep reading. If you are not afraid to get your hands dirty and work your butt off, please keep reading. Many of the methods I am about to share with you have unlimited earning potential, but $3,000 per month will be a good striving point. Set your focus on the $3,000. I do not want you to come out of the gate aiming at $10,000 as you could get easily discouraged. With the aim of $3,000 you will be able to feel the progress that you are making. The closer you get, the more motivated you will become. Some of the methods I share might not be new to you. Do not skip them. Maybe you have thought about it before and written it off. The information I share with you might bring new light to the subject, and that extra income tactic might be the right fit for you. Are you ready to get started? Let's do this. Chapter 1. Extra Income Method 1. Have you ever heard of Amazon? Dumb question, right? Perhaps if you are visiting from another planet you are just learning about the online juggernaut. Did you know that there is a relatively simple way of making extra income for the average individual? Here is how it works. You get an app for your smartphone. You go to the stores and you begin scanning products. Enter the price of the item that you scan and it will tell you the profit that can be made. If the profit is high enough, you buy it and send it into Amazon. As soon as it gets to one of Amazon's fulfillment centers, they will begin selling. The profit that the app said you would make is what you will put in your pocket. What you will need: smartphone, app, computer and printer, at least $300 and bar count $39.95/month, shipping, boxes, packing material optional, barcode scanner, serial label printer. The barcode scanner will save you a lot of time. You will have to manually enter the app code until you get a barcode scanner. It is well worth the $20 to $30 you will spend. The serial label printer is also optional. You can send your items into Amazon and they will barcode them for you at the cost of 20 cents each. Over time, it will be worth it. Getting started, let Amazon barcode them for you, as the label printer will be one of the biggest expenses getting started. Need to know info: when you send an item in, other individuals could be sending the same item in as well. Both of you will be able to adjust the price. Having the lowest price can help you sell the item faster, but does not necessarily mean you will win the buy box. When you are buying items, make sure that you are leaving enough profit to adjust the prices. You may need to drop it several dollars before it can sell. If you do not need the money immediately, you wait it out. Items sell relatively fast on Amazon, so the cheapest items should move quickly. Soon enough your item will have the buy box again. The best place to find items with great margin is in the clearance sections. Look for items that are 75% off or more. These usually guarantee a hefty profit. Look for items that have a 50,000 sales rank or lower. This will ensure that your items move quickly. The hardest part about getting set up for selling on Amazon is hooking up the printer. That should either be really encouraging or really discouraging against using the printer. Like I said previously, have Amazon label initially. You can request your money at any time. Doesn't getting paid every couple days sound great? Although it may sound super easy, it is still a lot of work. You have to go find the goods. Remove all the pricing labels from the goods. Relabel all the goods. Box all the goods up. Ship the goods. Either have ups come to pick up the goods or drive the goods to ups. It is still work, and you should be ready to work if you decide to try embark on this money-making avenue. Chapter 2, Extra Income Method #2. Be an eBay sniper. This one is pretty simple. Just look for items that are undervalued on eBay and turn around and sell them back on eBay. You might want to focus on a handful of products so that you know that you can easily spot a deal. I used to focus on one product and I would make hundreds of extra dollars per week. You might think that you need to spend a lot of extra time on eBay, but you don't. Simply log in a few times a day and check in on the items that you are sniping. I wake up fairly early every morning, 5 a.m. So I have a lot postings from late at night that others have not seen yet because they are sleeping. The items I would snipe were Beachbody fitness programs. People would put buy it now buttons far below their true value and I would scoop them up. Several times I would buy the entire set for $25 to $30 and turn around and sell it for $75. It truly was easy money. If there were any problems with the discs, I would get a full refund. There really was no risk involved. I would just have to evaluate the discs carefully before I resold them. What you will need: eBay account, PayPal account, around $100, need to know info. Start small and work up to bigger items. You could literally start buying and flipping larger items that would have enough profit built in to satisfy 1 week's pay. Be willing to have some capital tied up for a while on the larger items. Having patience can allow you to make more profit. Chapter 3, Extra Income Method #3. I am sure this comes as no surprise, but extra income method number 3 is Craigslist. It has the same concept as extra income number 2, except your source of goods will be www.craigslist.com. Here's what you can do. Go to Craigslist.com and go to one of the for sale categories. Start typing in the list of items that are for sale on Craigslist.com into eBay.com. Once you search the item on eBay, go to the left-hand side and click on the Sold Listings tab. This will show you all the items that have sold. Here you will be able to see exactly how much items have sold for on eBay. Compare these prices to the prices that you are seeing on Craigslist.com. If there is a wide enough gap, leaving you with a hefty profit, buy the Craigslist item and put it for sale on eBay. When you call on the Craigslist item, you can negotiate the amount being charged. Make it a point to always try and get a better deal. Every dollar negotiated is another dollar in your pocket. You can even buy on Craigslist and resell on Craigslist. What you will need: Craigslist.com account, free eBay account, only if you plan on reselling on eBay, PayPal account, only if you plan on reselling on eBay, need to know info, safety first. Always make sure you are meeting for Craigslist.com items in a public place. Remember the old saying, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Never send money via PayPal for Craigslist.com items. Always check the condition thoroughly. Unfortunately, the most effective way to learn this is by failing to check the condition and trying to resell it. Chapter 4, Extra Income Strategy #4. Did you know we all have knowledge that others are willing to pay for? What are a list of hobbies or skills that you have? Take a second to write them down. When you have formulated a list, pick one that would be most likely to be turned into a successful information product. There are people that are paying to learn to speak, knit, sew, sell, write, sing, have better relationships, be better parents, train their dogs, to drive, to golf, and the list just keeps going. Picking one of these and developing an information product that you could sell could make you oodles of money. If you have never made an information product before, Go to clarity.fm and get a coach to walk you through. Les Brown says, you need some coaching. This applies to all areas of life. If you want to get further faster, get a coach. Make sure you create a solid program with a solid guarantee. Shave 5 strokes off your golf game in 2 weeks or your money back guaranteed. The best place to sell your information product. ClickBank.com. Here you will find affiliate marketers that will help sell your product for a cut of the sales price. Say you sell your product for $100. You can offer affiliate marketers a 50% cut for every item they sell. The great thing about information products is that they have the greatest profit margin. That is why on ClickBank.com you will find people offering 75% commission to people that sell their product. All the work is done on the front end so this can continue to make you passive income far into the future. What you will need: ClickBank account and information product to sell. Need to know info. Trying to sell a mediocre product will be exhausting. Take the time to really develop a product that will help people. Try to find a big pain point in the market. Acne, weight loss, depression, blood pressure, getting girls, getting your ex back, etc. all have huge pain points, and people have a strong desire to buy these types of products. The bigger the pain, the easier the sales will be. Chapter 5, Extra Income Strategy #5. Help people sell their stuff. You know how many businesses have excess inventory or old equipment that they are no longer using? When the Great Recession hit, people downsized. Now that business is good again, hiring hasn't picked up. Businesses do not have the extra capacity to unload all of their excess stuff. This is where you come in. For a mere couple $100 you could have flyers printed up and go door to door handing them out. Offer to unload this stuff for them. You can charge a 40 to 50% fee. Most people just do not have time and would potentially have to throw it all away. They would much rather get 50% value out of it. I literally had a business give me a box of items just the other day. They could not sell the merchandise and didn't have time to mess with it. I put 2 hours of time into it and made a couple $100. I'll take it. People and businesses are just too busy to mess with this stuff. That is where you come in. Once you get your first deal, use Facebook, Craigslist, and eBay to unload it. eBay can offer you the highest prices, but it comes with a fee. If you can, use Craigslist and Facebook and get good value doing this. Fee-free is the way to be. What you will need: selling accounts, eBay, Craigslist, Facebook. Good work ethic. Need to know info. The biggest thing you need to know about this business is just how to hustle. You need to be able to get out in front of businesses. Remember that one no doesn't mean no forever, it merely means follow up again in a couple weeks. Email, phone, stop by, and repeat. Chapter 6, Extra Income Strategy #6. You will love this method. This method is called the connector. You simply match services with service providers. I have done this numerous times and it tends to be my favorite. I knew people that were looking for extra Facebook fans. I just so happened to know where to get them at a good price. Previously they had paid $50 to get the same number of Facebook fans, so when I offered to have it done for $20 they thought it was an amazing deal. What I didn't share was that I was only paying $5. It took me all of about 10 minutes to get it done and I made a hefty little profit of $15, which translates into $90 hourly. Can you say charging? A lot of people still do not use online freelance websites. Here is the easiest way to get it started. Look at your Craigslist ads. Is there anybody looking for writing, design, programming, marketing, etc.? Look at these gigs and see if you can find somebody that can do this service on sites such as Fiverr.com, Odesk.com, Elance.com, and Freelancer.com. Oftentimes individuals on Craigslist are willing to pay a much higher amount than people online are willing to pay. What you will need: online accounts at freelance sites need to know info. You just need to be good at vetting information. Make sure you know exactly what the customer wants. Once you get a clear picture of what they want, you will be able to find a suitable freelancer online. Build your network of freelancers. If you can continue to go to the same one and get the same quality over and over, that is ideal. Chapter 7, Extra Income Method 7. Become a Fiverr All-Star. Fiverr is a marketplace for jobs starting at $5. Let's say you are great at creating titles for books. This could be one of your gigs. People would hire you to create titles for their books. You may think that $5 isn't much, especially after the platform takes 20% of your $5, and you would be right. It is not much, but there is a kicker. Fiverr allows you to upsell. So maybe your original gig of creating a title is $5. You could also offer a well-written introduction to the book for an additional $25. The upsell can be as high as you want to price it. I read that 1 in 3 will purchase an additional item when offered. Do you think would you like fries with that? Is just something that has been around for years for the heck of it. 1 in 3 will take the fries when offered. That has a great impact on the bottom line. What you will need: a Fiverr account. Gigs to offer need to know info. Browse around Fiverr to see what other people are offering. Is there something that catches your eye? Something that you see that you would be good at? There is a tab called Request a Gig. This can be a great place to start. There are people there that are already looking to hire somebody. Browse through those and offer your services. The other thing you will need to do is to get some quick hires when you post a gig. You need to get some reviews. It will be really hard for you to get steady business if you have no reviews. If family and friends hire you and leave an excellent review for you, you can also message people and offer your service. Again, remember to practice the upsell. Keep tweaking your offers until you start getting more upsells. Chapter 8, Extra Income Strategy #8. Do you have a good voice? If you do, there are several places you can offer your talents. You can go over to Acts.com. This is where you can offer to read people's books and turn them into audiobooks. There are a number of postings of people looking to get their book turned into audio format. Auditioning is easy. They provide a short script, you read it, and if they like it they accept it. You can also offer your voice talent at Fiverr.com, Odesk.com, Freelancer.com, and Elance.com. You do not need to have a voice similar to that of an auctioneer or a sports announcer. Maybe you are a mother who is good at reading books to her kids. You might be just the right candidate for someone's book on X.com. What you will need: an account wherever you decide to offer your talents. A good microphone is helpful but not required. Need to know info. The easiest way to start is to audition for several books at Acts.com. First, get your tax information set up. The last thing you want to happen is to get hired for a job and realize that you cannot proceed until your tax information is verified. Chapter 9, Extra Income Strategy #9. Writing ebooks. Amazon provides an amazing platform allowing anyone to participate in producing ebooks. Did you know that some of the greatest authors of our time just made daily disciplines of writing 500 words a day? That's it. It takes approximately 30 to 60 minutes depending on how much research you need to do. Once you have the manuscript written, you can go to Fiverr.com and have someone proofread and edit the script. This will make sure it is free of errors and will cost you $5 per 2,500 words. That is a great deal and can save you lots of time. Maybe you know someone that is great at proofreading. Ask them if they can help you. After you have it proofread and ready to go, you can use Fiverr.com to have it formatted. Mobi to get it ready to upload onto the Amazon platform. For $5 you can also have the cover created on Fiverr.com. The barriers to entry are literally non-existent. I truly believe that everybody has at least one great book inside of them. What would your book be about? What could you write 500 words a day about? Start by writing a good outline for the book and then proceed to write each chapter. What you will need: Kindle Direct Publishing account. Takes roughly 2 minutes to set up Fiverr.com account. If you plan on utilizing these services, need to know info. As I mentioned before, for this it can be all about daily discipline. How many words will you write every single day no matter what? Books no longer need to be hundreds of pages. Some people actually prefer a shorter book that gets right to the point. On the Kindle platform you can charge $2.99 or even 99 cents for your book. Playing around with the price will allow you to maximize your sales. Usually a shorter book deserves a smaller price tag. If you write 500 words a day, in about 9 days you would have enough for an ebook. The minimum length for an ebook is 2,500 words. This means if you write 500 words a day you could essentially produce one ebook a week. Try to stick to pain points such as health, beauty, sickness, addictions, etc. There is more demand for these books. You could also try to write the next Hunger Games. You never know, right? If you want to learn how to find a profitable niche to write about, the book Profitable Niche Topics is a good place to start. Ready, set, write. Chapter 10, Extra Income Strategy #10. Have you ever seen Storage Wars? People go around and buy abandoned storage lockers and liquidate them. Although they do not show all the ones that people lose money on, the general concept is buy in bulk and peace out. Buying in bulk and separating it into smaller items to sell can prove to be a very profitable method. You can buy in bulk at your local auctions or even on eBay. On eBay search for lot of, and they also have a bulk tab. Also if you search Craigslist for garage sales, you can make offers for people's entire garage sale before they start. This can save them time and they will still be able to make money. What you will need: a selling account like eBay or Craigslist, some starting capital, about $300. Need to know info. You can make a lot of money by buying in lots. There are a number of businesses that specialize in buying companies that are going out of business and liquidating them. If you have a few $100s to spend, look for a lot of something to buy. You can go on eBay and look for lots of brand name clothing. Try to evaluate whether or not you could separate the lot and make more money. Look for ways to unlock value by separating things. It can be fun. You will want to make sure that you track your results. The last thing you will want to do is spend tons of time just to realize you made a few bucks. Keep detailed records of how much time you are putting into the project and what the returns are. To unlock more value you will need to gradually step up to bigger, more expensive lots. Conclusion. I hope you have found some valuable options to make some extra income. These options are all working for somebody and they can work for you as well. Before we part ways, I would like to share a quote with you: infuse your life with action. Don't wait for it to happen. Make it happen. Make your own future. Make your own hope. Make your own love. And whatever your beliefs, honor your Creator, not by passively waiting for grace to come down from upon high, but by doing what you can to make grace happen. Yourself, right now, right down here on earth. Bradley Whitford. I was very conflicted on the number of options to provide you with. I really wanted to make sure that I did not give you analysis paralysis. The most important thing is that you get started on one right away. You start taking action and progressively moving towards your goal of making extra income. You have all the skills that are needed to make additional income. The difference between the people that succeed at making extra income from home and those who don't is most often found in action or the lack thereof. Maybe you will make a mistake. That is okay. Learn from it and keep moving forward. We all fall down at times. Brush yourself off. Take note of what you learned and ensure that you do not make that mistake again. Turn making extra income into an exciting adventure. Control your own destiny. One of the most exciting aspects of at-home businesses and working for yourself is that there is no cap on the amount of money that you can make. The biggest mindset shift that you will have to make is trying to continuously parlay your money into more money. Using your money for marketing or more product. Learning to turn $10 into $20 and then the $20 into $100. Learning to not spend your income on life's pleasures but instead spending it on making more. Thank you for reading. I wish you nothing but the best of luck in your endeavors. If you would like to learn more about money, a good place to start is with the book Financial Willpower.